Vrindavan is a transcendental, beautiful place. It is in the spiritual sky, where everything is made of touchstone which fulfills all desires. All the temples there are bedecked with costly jewels. In that far distant place is the river Yamuna, which is full of lotus flowers. In the midst of that throng of lotus flowers, there is a golden boat, appearing like another big lotus flower, with 8 petals, who are none other than the 8 chief gopis, who always surround Radha and Krishna. In the surrounding petals, there is a golden throne, where the 2 transcendental lovers, namely Radha and Krishna, are seated, but of all of them, the governing deity is Srimati Radharani. There is no comparison to Radharani's beauty and the luster of her transcendental body. The so-called beauty of the moon has fallen on the ground in the presence of Radharani's beauty. In that assembly of Radha Krishna and their principal associates, there is a flood of laughing and joking as they address one another. Narottam Das says that the eternal pastimes of Radha Krishna from day to day are full of transcendental pleasure. Let us all remember now and then, and thus become happy even in this material world.
The sacred parikrama path which circumambulates Vrindavan city, is approximately 6 miles long, or 10 kilometers, and it takes about 2 or 3 hours to complete. Pilgrims who come to Vrindavan usually fast for the day. They take their bath in the river Yamuna and then go on Parikrama. By circumambulation of Vrindavan, one not only pays proper respect to the holy dham, but also washes away the innumerable sins that one has accumulated over many, many lifetimes. Krishna Balram tree. It is located on the Parikrma path. 2 trees growing from one trunk symbolizes, according to the Vrajbasis, a sacred pastime place of Lord Krishna. Krishna and Balram used to come to Ramanreti along with the cowherd boys and play in the soft sand. Ramanreti means pleasure-giving sand. It is also the area where Lord Krishna used to meet Srimati Radharani before proceeding to Vrindavan for enjoying his various transcendental pastimes. At present, however, the Balram tree is no longer visible. Every year, hundreds of thousands of pilgrims come to Vrindavan. They come to see the famous temples, but most of all they look forward to VrindavanParikrma, the circumambulation of Vrindavan. Devotees especially like to go on VrindavanParikrma in the morning, chanting their 16 rounds as they go around the holy dham. Not only is VrindavanParikrma spiritually enlivening, it provides good exercise. people in general accept that one should perform VrindavanParikrma without wearing any shoes. And it is also recommended that one should start the circumambulation of Vrindavan in the early morning, so as to avoid the scorching heat of the sun, especially during the summer months. Parikrama can be started at any place, according to one's choice, along the Parikrama path. If a person circumambulates a temple of Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, he becomes freed from innumerable sins. But by circumambulating the whole of Vrindavan, one automatically circumambulates the more than 5,000 temples that are situated there. The local residents, who are called Brijvasis, usually go on Parikrama on Ekadasi, the 11th day of both the waxing and waning moon, as it has far greater benefit than on other days. The Brijvasis believe that any offenses which they may have committed to the holy Dham, either knowingly or unknowingly, can only be cleared by circumambulating Vrindavan, and especially on the Ekadasi day.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Govinda, Krishna, Madhava. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan,
Kaliya Ghat. Here, Lord Krishna jumped from a large Kadamba tree into the river Jamuna in order to chastise the Kaliya serpent who was poisoning the water of the river. This Kadamba tree that Krishna climbed is still present, even though the Jamuna does not flow at this place anymore, except during the rainy season when the river floods. Lord Krishna came to know that a large and poisonous serpent had made its home in the Jamuna River. Because the serpent was so poisonous, not only all the fish died, but even the trees and grass in the surrounding area were also dying. When birds would fly over the area, they immediately dropped dead and fell into the lake due to the highly poisonous vapors emanating from the water.
Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahabam Ramakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahabam Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopina Madana Mohan Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopina Madana Mohan Viradvam Shri Bhattam Dada Sakhanam Keshidhadvam Shri Bhattam Dada Sakhanam
Madan Mohan Temple. We arrive at Dwarasaditya Hill, the Hill of 12 Suns, the highest spot in all of Vrindavan. The red sandstone of Madan Mohan glows warmly in the early morning light. Here, along the Parikrma, stand some dozen well-preserved chatras. Patties of cow dung are stuck on their columns to dry in the sun. Some of the chatras now serve as homes for squatters, who have put charpoys under them. Peacocks and parrots make their nests beneath the crowns.
Sri Ranga Jasada Jaya Sri Ranga Jasada Jaya Jaya Gopam Sri Damadi Jaya Jaya Venu Aksaram
lost for centuries under the sands of time, Vrindavan has only recently been rediscovered and now beckons all sincere seekers of India's spiritual culture to come and enter the transcendental realm of another world. Chirghat, Krishna stealing the gopis' clothes. After killing the terrible Keshi demon, Lord Krishna rested at this place. Lord Chaitanya also rested at the same ghat. Some people claim that this is the Chirghat where Lord Krishna stole the gopis' clothes, but according to Jiva Goswami, Chirghat is 8 miles upriver.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram.
Keshi Ghat. This is the place where Lord Krishna killed the Keshi demon, who appeared in the form of a gigantic horse. This is also the most famous bathing place in Vrindavan. An arati to Jamuna Devi is held here every evening. Today, Keshi Ghat is one of the most picturesque places in Vrindavan, thanks partly to the Maharaj of Bharatpur's Lakshmi Rani Kunj Palace. This enormous 18th century edifice stands on the waterfront. Below the palace, winding along the river, are passageways supported by carved sandstone columns and archways. The stone walkway along the river passes by a series of alcoves built under the palace and opening out onto the ghat. In their shadows, priests smear Hanuman deities with bright orange sindoor. The ceilings and walls are sooty from sacrificial fires. The VrindavanParikrma also passes by here, merging with the palace walkway.
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram.
Our next stop is Jagannath Ghat. About 200 years ago, Haridas, a Ramanandi Vaishnava who was devoted to Lord Krishna, used to meditate on the bank of the Jamuna near Vamshivata. One night in a dream, Lord Jagannath appeared and informed Haridas that he would very much like to come and live near the bank of the Jamuna in Vrindavan and accept the worship of Haridas. Lord Jagannath asked Haridas to immediately go to Jagannath Puri. And as this was the time once every 12 years when the body of the Jagannath deity is changed, Haridas should bring the old body of Lord Jagannath back to Vrindavan. On waking, Haridas gathered all his disciples and with a rousing kirtan set off on foot for Jagannath Puri. On arriving in Puri, Haridas went straight to the Jagannath temple and requested the priest to allow him to take the old body of Lord Jagannath back to Vrindavan. The priest, however, flatly refused and advised Haridas to speak directly to the king of Puri, who was the chief administrator of the temple. On hearing the request of Haridas, the king also refused and informed Haridas that the old body of Jagannath would be put into samadhi as per the ancient custom, and no one was allowed to take possession of the old deity. On hearing the king's refusal, Haridas decided to go to the beach and fast until death. That night the king had a dream in which Lord Jagannath came before him in a very angry mood and demanded to know why the king had refused to follow the order given by the Lord himself to his servant Haridas. The king immediately, upon waking, called for Haridas, informed him of the dream, and granted permission for Haridas to take the old deity of Lord Jagannath back to Vrindavan. The deities of their lordships, Jagannath, Subhadra, and Baladev, were then placed on a chariot and accompanied by priests and a large contingent of soldiers, brought to Vrindavan and installed on the bank of the Jamuna at this same place, which then became known as Jagannath Ghat. Here is the Pani Ghat. The gopis were on their way to visit the ashram of Durvasa Muni on the other side of the Jamuna. They were taking all kinds of wonderful food preparations for the great Muni in the hopes of getting his blessings. they came down to the Jamuna here and spoke as follows. Dear Jamuna Devi, on the strength of Krishna being a strict brahmachari, kindly allow us to cross. Upon hearing the words of the gopis, Jamuna Devi immediately parted her waters and allowed the gopis to cross. When the gopis reached the ashram of Durvasa Muni, they fed him all the wonderful preparations they had made. Upon being fully satisfied, Durvasa Muni blessed all the gopis. He gave a special benediction to Radharani, that whatever she cooks will taste like nectar, and whoever eats her cooking will achieve a long life without getting any disease. It was for this reason that Mother Jashoda would ask Radharani to cook for Krishna every day. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the most munificent incarnation of God, was known as the Golden Avatar because his bodily complexion was like molten gold. He was the direct incarnation of Lord Sri Krishna, and he appeared on earth at the holy place known as Navadvip in West Bengal only 500 years ago in the year 1486. The purpose of his divine appearance on earth was to reveal to the world the Yuga Dharma, or the religion for this age. He also rediscovered the most sacred places of Vrindavan, which had been lost in time. Sri Chaitanya Vishram Sthali, Lord Chaitanya's resting place. Lord Chaitanya used to sit beneath this banyan tree at Rajaghat and rest. It is situated next to an old Jagannath temple, and it is believed that this Jagannath deity belonged to Murari Gupta. When Murari Gupta came to Vrindavan from Navadvip, he brought his grandfather's blackish Jagannath deity. On his way back to Navadvip, the deity refused to return. This is also the place where Lord Krishna disguised himself as a boatman when the gopis came to cross the Yamuna River.